Hi guys, welcome back. It's Nancy and we're going to be playing with this new stamp set called Jungle Friends. This is from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps and it has a cute little elephant with a butterfly, a giraffe, a baby giraffe, and it says the joy of the Lord is my strength, or I'm so glad we're friends. And they're two separate sentiments and the two separate stamps. Now I've already made a pretty easy stamp set. I paired this with the flamingo and grasses stamp set without the flamingos. I just used the grasses. And then I used some pan pastels to color it in. I stamped and cut out some additional butterflies, so we have those. But this is a really cute little elephant if you want to do baby cards or just, thinking of you. It's really fun and sweet. So I had this lofty idea of trying to do the giraffes with Noah's Ark is what I was thinking. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And then kind of having these giraffes kind of go up the plank to Noah's Ark. So let's see if I can accomplish that. So the first thing I want to do is make my background. And to make my background, I do want kind of, a nice sky. So we're going to bring in our blue pan pastels here. We have our Blue Knight Rubber Stamps cloud stencil there. And I'm basically just going to make a background of clouds. And I'm just going to randomly go in here with different parts of the stencil, throw my blues down. I'll move the stencil around. Okay, that's it. That's how easy it is to make the sky. And then I'll just take my sponge and just kind of wipe all that excess off. And now we have a really easy cloudy sky. I mean, beautiful sky. And if you want to add a little bit of color on the edges, you can always add that in. Okay, so that looks good. That's my background. We're done there. The next part is going to be the stamp and color my giraffes. I do want 2 giraffes. So I'm going to stamp and color the giraffes, and then I'm going to cut them out with my Scan and Cut. So I'm going to stamp him out. Actually, I think I want to stamp him out in more of a brown color ink. Let me see what I have here. So I have Altenew Mocha ink here. Okay, so once he's stamped out, just going to take a heat tool to dry that ink a little bit. And just going to bring in some colors and color him in. This is the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend marker. So it has 3 different shades that kind of go together here. So I'm just going in with this. So I'm just taking this darker color and just kind of following again, because we already stamped it in brown. It's not going to be too harsh and stand out. Just going in and following those designs of spots. And this doesn't take a lot of effort to color this in, so you'll see it'll come together pretty quickly. Alright, so I'm going to finish coloring this in, guys, and then I'm going to go and cut these out with my Scan and Cut, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I colored them, I cut them out with my Scan and Cut. Look how cute they look. Okay, now the hard part. How do I figure out how to make an arc? So I was thinking I need like a little plank. I need like a boat here, right? And then a plank for them to kind of walk up. So I have this wood grain paper that I was just going to kind of pencil out a little design here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I mean, I guess I could go always download an SVG and try to, you know, cut one out that way. But this really just kind of needs to be the front end of the boat, and I can very easily cut that out. And then we kind of need this area to be open. I don't know. I'm just going to start cutting and see if it starts to look like an arc. I mean, I've never seen an arc, so I don't think I can screw this up too badly, or I hope not, at least. So if this is my arc, see, they're kind of marching up. We need a little plank to come down here. Okay, I'm not liking the idea of the plank. I am liking the idea of the arc. What if we make that they are already on the arc? See, this is where I come up with my crazy ideas. So what if they're already on the arc, so we just take a piece of wood and cover this up? Oh, I think we could do that. And then we'll put, yes, and then we'll stamp the joy of the Lord is my strength. Oh my gosh. Just crashed everything on my desk. Okay, here we go. I need my acetate to stamp on. Just had it. Oh, here it is. Oh, that is way crooked. That is why we use the acetate to straighten that out. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stamp that out. Sentiment first. That looks great. Then I'm going to adhere my little giraffes just using some glue. It's becoming quite the little project here, but that's okay. And I'm going to raise them up just a little bit so we have some room for our boat. And bring this one down a little bit so it's a little shorter. Okay. And then I'll cut off his little legs, his little feet hanging off the edge there. It's a little bit. Okay. And then from here, I just kind of want to curve this a little bit. Just a little. You know what I should have used is I have a barn door die. I could have done that too, where, you know, it looks like the door on the, it looks like the door on the boat. That's okay. This is going to work. I'm going to put a little glue on here. Going to attach our arc here. that done. I think we need to add some birds. And I can still stamp or kind of draw in some gates. So somewhere I have some little black hardware. I can stamp this to make it look like a gate. And then it will hopefully look like Noah's Ark for everybody. And I'll just add some birds. But hope you guys think about that when you're getting these. Like, I don't do a whole bunch of baby cards or cutesy cards, but I thought this would be really great for that Noah's Ark. There are so many other animals in the Blue Knight rubber stamp set that you could add. Of course, now I can't find my birds. Okay. All right. Well, you get the idea. Again, the stamp set that I used is the Blue Knight Rubber Stamps Jungle Friends. On this one, again, I used the elephant with some pan pastels. I used the I'm So Glad We're Friends sentiment, and this background is from the Flamingos stamp set. And then here we just did the giraffes, colored them, cut them out with the Scan and Cut, did the cloud stencil background with pan pastels, used the other sentiment, the joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm going to finish off this gate and add some birds, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, I figured out how I want to do this, so just going to take alcohol marker and just kind of fill this area in so it looks like the planks of wood are going that way. Kind of do my faux wood thing here. Okay, and then for this scrap piece of wood, we're going to cut this to be the crisscross pieces. So for this, we're going to basically color the whole thing. I know, what's the point of using wood textured paper if you're just going to color it, right? But it's okay. Sometimes it's these little added details that can make a difference in how something looks. my faux wood grain here. So I'm going to cut this into little strips now. Okay. I think I have my little gate lined up here. I hope it looks like a gate. I hope it looks like Noah's Ark. I hope you guys are still watching. Put a little tack of glue there. All right. I think it's starting to look like an ark. I stamped a little Blue Knight Rubber Stamps bird on there. I have one final piece I'm adding. These are little pieces I got off of a set that I have that's a little barn door, and I'm going to put 2 of these on here so that way it looks like an actual gate. Okay, guys, coming down to the final stretch here. There we go. I just want to color in this little peace dove real quick. Get all my things out of the way. And get a nice light gray. Okay, there we go. Now all I gotta do is frame it and mount it on my card. There we go. Yay, I made Noah's Ark. Let me know what you think. Again, here is the two little cards using the elephant and the sentiment, I'm so glad we're friends. All of this with pan pastels and the cloud stencil on the sky over here, and just coloring in and cutting out the little giraffes and using the other sentiment, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Just two ways you can use this, as well as, like I said, I think fun baby cards as well. Let me know what you think about my ark. Would you know that this is Noah's Ark from looking at it? I am curious to know. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.